I think when you start to design a car, you begin with a person. You think about the person you're designing for, and then you design the car around it.
There are other people involved. There are mother-in-laws involved. There are kids involved.
It's about individuals. It's about how they feel. It's about their egos.
Right. What we're doing is humanizing technology by approaching it from a human standpoint.
I hate to sound like a cliche, but you are what you drive.
You sound like a cliche.
Oh,
Nissan, built for the most important race of all, the human race.
Ace is the place you come to for everything you're looking for. Ace is the place that lends a helping hand. Ace is the place.
For the Noma 100 mini light set, a best buy at only $3.99.
Ace is the place.
The T-Vol Royal 3-piece fry pan set, just $12.99. And the Procter Silex 12-cup coffee maker, $6.99 after rebate.
Ace is the place with the help of hardware man.
Hey, everybody needs a good place for his stuff. In fact, videotape is just a place to keep all the good stuff you see on TV. There's funny stuff, there's scary stuff, there's the kid stuff, there's your wife's stuff, there's even your stuff. But don't tape your stuff over your wife's stuff. And no matter what stuff you put on FUJI Videotape, you'll always get a clear picture and great sound. So where you gonna put your stuff? My place or yours? FUJI Videotape. Put the good stuff on the good stuff.
Campbell's introduces special request soups with a third less salt than our regular soup, because not everyone's taste is the same.
At the bottom of it all, soup is good food. Campbell's. Push it, hold it to the limit. New Alberto hairspray.
No, I've designed my hairspray for hold. That goes the limit. It's a way to do.
Ooh, Alberto, hold it to the limit. Alberto hairspray.
Poor Little Rich Girl, the Barbara Hutton Story, will return following these messages.
Washington, Warsaw, Moscow, Managua, Beirut, Bangkok, Cairo, London, Lima, Paris, Beijing, Tokyo. Tom Brokaw and the NBC Nightly News.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Steve Delaney, NBC News.
Good evening. Douglas Ginsburg, who withdrew his Supreme Court nomination after admitting he had smoked marijuana, faced another drug question today. He voted with other appeals court judges to uphold mandatory drug testing for some school employees. Agricultural officials say they are running out of surplus milk, cheese, and rice to give to the needy, so they're cutting the food distribution by half. And the National Little League is threatening to lift the charter of a Massachusetts league unless it drops 3 teams made up of youngsters who are physically and mentally handicapped. I'm Steve Delaney in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
This NBC News Digest is locally sponsored by Great Western Champagne.
It's the most celebrated sound in the world. The sound of Great Western Champagne. Always an open invitation to a great celebration. Great Western Champagne.
It's 25 to 50% off. It's Wednesday. It's A&S one-day sale store-wide. 50% off a $500,000 collection of cultured pearl earrings and rings. 50% off terrific fashion selections. 50% off warm winter coats. 50% off Mrs. Soft new holiday dressing. 50% off your favorite calico pumps. 50% off selected leather handbags. It's Wednesday. It's A&S one-day sale store-wide. Come 9 a.m., stay late. It's terrific.
There's more fat on her than on our salami. Hebrew National. You should be so lean.
The Killer Next Door, a special report at 11.
Poor Little Rich Girl, the Barbara Hutton Story, continues, starring Farrah Fawcett.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. And here's the news from the Poor Little Rich Girl front.